from April 29, 2011 at the Curious Comedy Theater. The subject, Attack of the Birds and the Bees.
Our next performer has enough excess energy to power the planet. She's a single mother of 3. She works full-time and coaches cheerleading at Roosevelt High School. And she also has color-coded dishes so she can tell which kid left theirs in the sink. I like it. Please welcome to the stage, Nicole Mckinney.
Hey, how y'all feeling? I said, how y'all feeling tonight? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm Nicole, AKA Sugar Mama. That's right. I'm a young mama. That's right. And when you're a young mama, you can't be big mama, little mama, none of that. You got to be a sugar mama because all of my kids are just 20 years shy of me. So whenever I have my birthday party, all they 20-year-old friends come over. I'm flirty and 40, and you got all 20-year-old basketball players at your house. This sounds good. So, of course, I'm going to serve chocolate cake, right, y'all? That sounds good. 23, 24, 25, I'm counting as they come in. It's nice to have chocolate cake. And, my last birthday party, we were serving that good chocolate cake. And everybody was like, this chocolate cake is good. You hear all this. Yes, chocolate cake is good. And I heard one basketball player, well, what's good taste like? And they were like, then this is the mama jokes. But see, I'm grown, I can take it, I'm young, I can understand. It's like, your mama's fat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, whatever. I know I'm not fat, so whatever. But the one mama joke that caught me off guard, I'm sorry, I gotta laugh, is when they said, it's good. Well, what's good taste like? And they were going back and forth. Well, good, it's just good. Well, what do you mean it's just good? And I'm thinking, boys are so silly, just going back and forth. And then I heard one boy say, well, what does good taste like? Well, good tastes like good. And then I heard one boy say, well, good like your mama. I went, woo! I was like, that's what it tastes like? Okay, all right. And that's when I thought, birds and the bees, okay. That's when you can learn a lot from your children, absolutely. But my real birds and the bees started with ultrasound time. I had 3 children, and you go to this ultrasound tech, and you really don't know what you really have in here. And it's really weird. I had a Jamaican ultrasound tech. You guys had ultrasounds out here? Any mamas in the house? Any mamas in the house? Don't tell me I got all men out here. And I had ultrasounds 20 years ago. Technology changes, of course, like cell phones or whatever. So, but, back then they didn't really want to tell you because, really they just had crappy machines, okay? And I had this lady, and she came in, and I'm sitting here nervous. I got the big belly, and she's coming in. Hello, child. How are you? I'm like, oh, Lord. And all I really wanted to know, this new technology is I was told that I could find out what was in there. I wanted to know if I was having a boy or a girl. Well, I don't know, child. I don't know what you're going to have. You're going to have a boy or a girl, but all I know is your uterus is going to blow up real big. I went, oh, boy. And, I'm like 19. I'm like, whoa, didn't know nothing about this. And so every time she showed me a little piece of paper, don't you see his face? It was like, Maury Povich, don't he look like him? He pointing at my husband at the time. Don't he look like him? See his eyes? I didn't see jack on that paper. I didn't see nothing. And of course, I sure didn't see jack when I had a girl and she told me I was having a boy. Each time she didn't really tell me anything. But really what I really learned about ultrasounds is now that I'm past, having children, and it's a great thing because they're all grown and they can do whatever, but all of a sudden I had to go see the ultrasound tech again. But there's only one problem. When you go to the ultrasound tech, you see babies in there, supposedly, and you get the little picture. But this last time I got to see, and of course, the Jamaican lady, it's 20 years, that lady is gone. I mean, not like dead. But this time I got to go, I was having some issues with I don't have to feel sorry, but it was kind of medical, that fibrosis, when you're at work and you're on the phone, and all of a sudden you feel this cramp, you still trying to talk on the phone and do your customer service call, and you reaching for the Advil, and I was like, what is this? So I go, and the doctor said, well, Nikki, you got some fibrosis going on, and I'm gonna send you for an ultrasound. I said, I'm not pregnant. And she was like, well, that pain that you was feeling, didn't it feel like pregnancy? I said, absolutely. Felt like straight pain. So for the most part, I went in to go get my ultrasound, and I'm looking for the Jamaican lady. Of course, she's gone. And this time, I got Francisco. Francisco was fine. He was 20. And Francisco came out, and he was like, "Hello, Miss McKinney, can I call you Nicole?" "Absolutely." And he came in, he was like, "I'm gonna be your ultrasound tech today." Like, wow, now let's get things popping here. He was like, "Go ahead and take off your clothes." I was like, "Oh, no problem." So I got in there, got up on the bed, and ultrasound, they usually do, here. You're familiar with this, okay? You hear that little noise. This time with Francisco, I got to have a different kind of ultrasound. I got the wand. Where was that wand gonna go, Francisco? Well, see, Nicole, we're gonna be using a little lubricant. Okay, and then we're gonna have someone come in and supervise. I said, I hope so. This could be interesting, Francisco. But, just to kind of keep it clean, y'all. Me and Francisco, he was telling me about his camping trip. But I was a little irritated. He told me about the camping trip, and you got a wand inside me. Hey, but for the most part, hey, did I turn my mic on? That's what happens when you get a fine ultrasound tech. For the most part, it was crazy because the wand is inside of you. You got the fine man, but I'm looking in there and there's no baby in there. Not one baby at all. I'm looking in there and all I see fallopian tubes all messed up, but for the most part, in the recession, I see a foreclosed sign in there. But you gonna help me out, girl?
Excuse me.
Francisco! Hey! Am I on now? Okay, but my real birds and the bees. Woo! Francisco's fine. But for the most part, I'm experiencing the family. I'm past having my kids. So at this point, I'm just sugar mama, and sugar mama knows everything. And when my cousin, he was going out, he and his wife, they were having their, I think 7th kid. I don't remember. Shoot, they just asked me to babysit, and it was a whole lot of kids. They were going to the hospital, and they were going to be a while. She was having a C-section right in here, and I was coming over to watch the kids. And when I came in, my children are older. I don't have toys about. I looked around and I was like, I gotta clean this house up. Went through, check, check, check. Ooh, what do we have here? This is a nice little bowl. It has a handle, white, big enough to make omelets, French toast, cookies, make up a whole lot of batter. I was ready to go. And then, so I had everybody cleaning up. I went in there, and these children, my cousin, he married an African woman. And I thought, I'm gonna make them the finest American cuisine there is. All the French toast, all the Piggly Wigglies, all that other good stuff. And so I'm in there cooking, and one of the instructions that I had on the notepad, it said, do not let the children in the kitchen, because they will beg and beg and beg and beg and beg and beg. I said, oh no, not in Sugar Mama's time. I'm not gonna have any kids in here. And I was cooking, and I kept seeing them looking, their eyes were big as saucers. African kids are strange to me. But he's peeping around the corner, go sit down somewhere, shoot. And so I'm just in there whipping up, making up omelets and everything. So the first breakfast, everybody sat there. What the hell wrong with these kids? Eat your food. Fine then, shoot, I'll eat it. Fed it to my kids. You know, they're American, they don't know no difference. They ate up, everybody's eating up all French toast, eggs, everything gone. So dinner time comes, I'm still with this white bowl, just mixing and mixing and mixing. Perfecting, like Top Chef and everything. Then next thing you know, the kid's still in there, still, auntie, what? What do you want? Get out the kitchen, your mama told you, don't come in my kitchen. They were still trying to come in here and tell me what to do. I don't need any help. I'm Sugar Mama. So I cooked it up, put the meal on there. Everybody sitting there. Big eyes. What the hell's wrong with these kids? So anyways, days went by. Days went by, y'all. And so the mom and daddy came in, and I explained to them that how I had cooked up, and some of the food got left over, and I had to put it in the freezer. you know, because wasn't nobody eating. My kids can only eat so much. And I explained, and I wanted to know from the mom exactly where you got this, I showed her the pot and the handle, and I said exactly, I said, where did you get this from? And all the kids came out, and the mom looked at me, she said, that was Darius's potty chair. I'm Nicole, y'all. I'm Sugar Mama. Y'all been good.